very interesting topic today, which has to do with sorting of data in Excel. Now, what is sorting of data? What is it associated with? What are the benefits of learning some sorting data? My name is Bashcom, CEO of Bashcom Tech Limited. Welcome to our Excel Masterclass. Um, Today's class is very, very interesting because it talks about sorting of informations. Now, sorting data is a simple task in Excel, and Excel certainly makes simple sorting of simple data easily. However, there is much more power in how you can sort and reorder data in your worksheet. Here are the three sorting data techniques that you can use. So you can carry out single column sorting, you can carry out multiple column sorting, you can also create a custom sorting also. Now, you can be added a situation by you have thousands of rows and you want to sort your data. How do you order sort information effectively? This topic covers it. We've done a lot in Excel, and this topic will prove to be very, very interesting. Now, let's go to our Excel worksheet and let's do our particular class. As I said before, it's a very, very particular class, and we'll make it very, very particular so we can understand better. Now, there are three ways of sorting information. Number one, you can click on any cell, right click on it. Let's say these are ABC database. Right click on it, go to sort. You can sort from what smallest to largest. You can see. You can go to units. You can click on units. Right click, go to sort. Yeah. You can sort from what largest to smallest. So you can sort your information based on how you want it. Now on the Excel sheet, I've been configured that there are three different ways you can view the sorting options. I've set the first one where you right click and you see the sort option here, you can see. But you can also go to your home tab. When you go to your home tab, the upper right, you will see the custom what? You will see sorting here. You can see the option here. You can sort from smallest to largest, you can sort from largest to smallest. So sorting is very, very essential. Another part where you can see sorting in Excel is under data. When you go to data, from data you go to what? Sorting. You can see here the major option that you have there is more what custom what sorting. I like using the option because it's quite easy also to access. Let's talk about a little bit of theory, then we'll come back to this. Now, we'll talk about the types of sorting. Now let's talk briefly about simple sorting. Sorting can be a very simple task. It's a two-click process whereby you can reorganize your data. In an Excel worksheet, you can start off by clicking the cell of the column you want to start. You can make sure that you're in the home tab. So when you go to the upper right, you see your information. So this is what they are talking about. Just hold on. Yeah. So when you go to your home tab, upper right, you see I've showed you before. If you go to the Excel worksheet, you can also view what you're sorting either by go to data. You see what's sorting here. Now, how do we sort? Now let's carry out a simple sorting mechanism. Let's say we have this information here. We want to sort based on names. The first thing you do, you can carry it simple. Go to the column of interest. Right click. Go to sort. From sort, you can say okay, you want to sort from A to Z, or you can from A to Z you have letter H, you have letter L, you can letter M. You can also right click and say no, you want to sort from what? From Z to A, sort Z to A. So this is the simple way of carrying out what sort also. You can also carry out sorting whereby you can, let's say we want to reorganize our data. Organize our dates. You can click on the cell, go to data, click on sort. Now you choose the word date as an option. So we use based on values from the newest to what oldest date here. See, from 2020 to what 2018. Let's say we want it vice versa. You go to what sort. Date as an option with value from oldest to what newest. Click on OK. You see your information from 2018 to 2020. So you can see that the resulting sorting information is very, very direct and very, very unique. Another thing that you can also do, let's say we want to sort information based on what? Sales. You can right click, Go to sort. From sort, click on what? Custom what? Sort. Yes, so choose the option for what? Sales. Okay, yeah. Now let's say you want to know. Let's use value as a what? As a criteria. Let's say you want to view the sales value from the largest, not from the no, from the smallest to largest. Let's say. So you can see the column from the lowest value to what? The highest value. You can see. Can you see? Yeah. Let's freeze our top row so I'm seeing how we work very effectively. Let's analyze this. I've taught you how to freeze top row, go to view, from view, go to freeze, from freeze top row. Okay, I think yeah. So you can see from the smallest sales to largest sales. Let's say you want to view the sales from the largest, not from the small, from the largest value to the smallest value. What do? You go back to what data, go to sort, render sales, then change the criteria from largest to smallest, then click on OK. You can see the results are effective. No, from largest to smallest. That's the option I choose there. Notice from largest to smallest. Okay. Because whatever you do, you have to check properly. So this is what we call what single column what formatting. You can use any criteria. You can also use. So I've worked on date. I've worked on what name. You can also use region also. Yes, go to what region. From region, go to date. Data. Go to sort. From sort, choose region of the criteria. Use value. Let's say you want to view what the region from the Z to A. That's from the largest alphabetical order to the lowest alphabetical order. Okay. Can you see from west, south, and we have what east. So this is what we call what single column what sorting, single column sorting. Very, very easy and very unique. Now let's carry out multiple column setting based on value. How do we do that? Now I'm going to use three criteria here. I'm going to use region. Okay, let's color this. Yeah, I'm going to use cost of goods. And let's call this one blue. I'm also going to use products. So let's know what are the products that are being bought. So I'm going to call this one green. Now, how do we carry out multiple column sorting? So I've highlighted the three columns I want to use to carry out multiple column sorting. The next thing that we're going to do here, you go to data, sort. Now, so the first criteria I want to use product. Click on product here. From product, based on value, from what A to Z. You understand? From small alphabet to A to Z. That just alphabet. Click on OK. No, we are not yet to ignore your time. No. Then you now, so this one is called single what column sorting because we added only one column. And let's want to add the second column. Click on tab level. Click on region. So click on what? Region based on value. Now from Z to A, that's how I want it. So let's click on OK. Let's see how our results. You can see how our data has been what we formatted. Now they are not yet true. Let's go to data again. You add another level. Click on what? Cost of goods, COG. From COG, yes, and from smallest to largest. Now, you can see before that the region was at the third layer, not second layer. So you can highlight, then come here. So you can see. So that's how you can reorder. So you can reorder what? The data values, and you will click on OK. Now let's see how the result will look like. So you can see how sorting of information is. See our results. We use two criteria here. We are used what product, sales, and what cost of goods. Now, the first criteria always overshadows that of the other criteria. So that's one thing you also have to take note of properly. Do you understand? So that's it. So this is how automatic column sorting. You can use different criteria and you can achieve your results properly based on what you want to do. Now let's go to let's do color sorting. This is quite very, very interesting. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to undo what we have done. Press Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. Yeah. So our data is in its original format now. If you look very, very well, we want to use units. Now we have three colors here. We have blue, yellow, and we have green. We have blue, yellow, and we have green. Now, so let's do more of the coloring here. We want more blue color. This one's blue. Let's call this one. Okay, let's highlight this cell there. Yellow. And so you can set your data on however you want it. Let's call this set of data here going. I think we're okay. It is enough. Yeah. Now, how do we do column to color setting? Either same color setting or multiple color setting. The first thing we do is you click on any cell, you go to data, from data you go to sort. I like using the method. You go to no, not filter. You go to sort. Sorry. That's how I like to do it first. Yeah. No, not this. Not this. Not this. Go to sort. Custom sort. Um, custom sort. Yeah. So there are different ways of achieving it. You have to ensure that your columns are properly shown here. That's the major point you have to focus on. The next thing that I want to know, I want to use color. So the column of interest is what is units. So that's very important. Then this is the most important thing. The criteria you want to use is color, cell color. Now, if you check here, you will see different colors that we have. We have what blue, yellow, green, and white. So the next thing we are going to do is that we have to click on. So now I want the yellow colors, the green color to be at the upper part. Yes, I want to be on top. Now, so if you click on OK, this is what you see. Can you see? The green, so you can see that, you can see the result that you heard that. Yes, now, let's add down that level also. Now, we are still going to choose unit as the criteria. Unit. Use cell color. Cell color, not icons, color. Cell color. Okay. I want my yellow, yes, cell color. No, cell color. Cell color. Okay, fine. Cell color. So I want the blue color to be next. Okay. You had on that level. So let's see how this one looks like. You can see the blue color is showing next. So custom sorting is very, very, very interesting. Then we've not yet told so let's add on that level. Unit. Cell color is the criteria. Okay. In the cell color. Yeah, we want white color. Yes, to be here. So let's shift here. Then let's add another level. We want the yellow color to be at the bottom. Unit. Cell color. Yeah. So I'm going to choose the yellow color to be at the bottom. So I'm going to move this cell, one level here. Want this cell, move one level. So you can arrange your data based on how you want it. So you want the green color to be the first, second is white, and third is the blue color, and lastly the yellow color. Okay. Can you see? So you sort information. This is what we call what multiple color word sorting. Can you see? Multiple color word sorting. So as an Excel professional, you have to learn how to arrange your information, especially when you have large sets of information and you don't want to be doing things manually. Another topic I want to talk about is how do you carry out custom sorting using values. So that's the next thing we will do here is that, okay. Right. So let's go to the data. Okay. Now let's mix up this data. Okay. Let's consider I want the data to be okay. That's a lot. Let's consider this one out. The next thing that we'll now do is this. So this is the data set that we want to work on. I want to work on this column, the regions column. So this is the column I want to work on. So let me highlight it. Let me call it. Right there. So the next thing we'll do is that we go to data, I create this method. Then go to sort. fine. Take region as a criteria, then to based on value. Yeah. Then when I come here, you choose custom. So this is what I talked about before. So you can arrange your information based on how you want it. So I want this one. So you click on add. So when you click on add, let's say I want it to be at the upper part. Fifth, okay. Then I want not. That's one not. Yeah. Okay. West. Midwest. I want south to be the lower part. So this is how you want your data to be formatted using custom source. Here now we don't want to use assembly or descending format, sorting order. We want to customize how we want it to look like. So let's click on OK. So this will have OK. So you can see the way it was looking before. So how would the result be like? So let's click on OK. So can you see how it looks like now? So this is how you carry out a multiple column sorting. Multiple column sorting using values, not color. So can you see? Let's go to sorting again. If let's say you want to mix it up again, but you know, want to customize this, and let's say you want only south to be at the upper part, just type south. So let's say you want north to second, okay. And let's say you want west, and here we want our east to be at the lower part, okay. So here we have formatted our information to look very well. Just enter the normal tab here. Okay, yeah. This is what we want to click on OK. So we want south to be at the upper part here. Let's check properly. I'm not seeing what I want to see. Yeah, south. Okay, based on value. North, south. Based on regions, south. Okay. Just hold on. Okay, yeah. So this is what I want. So formatting data using sorting is very, very important because you can arrange it to look the way you want it to look. Now, how do we now mix the last thing we're going to talk about now? How do we now mix both color and value, multiple color value and um, value sorting together in one data set spreadsheet? So how do we do it? So the next thing that we will do, you come here. Okay. Just consider what we've done. We've done a lot. We've done color sorting, we've done synchronous sorting, we have multiple column sorting. This is this information that we have beforehand. So let's highlight our data. Let's go to our data with sorting. Okay. No, this is not what I want. Click. I want the columns to be showing. Select sort, custom sort. Yeah, this is what I want. Now we want to work on the columns products. So let me highlight what we want to work on first. I want to work on date. Okay. I want to work on regions. Okay. Let's call this one green. I like coloring because it's a good criteria for separating different information. Hold on. Okay. Green. And I also work on cost of goods. This one. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we have. So the next thing we do, let's go to what? Right click. Sort. Custom sort. Now let's go to date. Choose date. What I want here is that I want to show by you have from the word from the newest to the word no from the oldest to the newest what dates. This is what I want. Now click on add the level. Then let's click on region. From region, let's based on cell value. What we're going to choose now, we're going to choose from what? From Z to E. The next criteria we're going to use now, we're going to use color sorting. So I'm going to use units here. Yes, and go to units. From units, you click on what? Cell color. Now I want the green color, I want the blue color. Yeah. But I want the blue color to be at the bottom. That's what I want. Yes, I want the blue color to be at the bottom. Then I'm going to click on add level. Click on units again. Then cell color, I want the yellow color to be at the top. Then I'm going to add under level. I'm now going to add cost of goods here. So what we're trying to do, we're going to mix both value and column multiple sorting together. Cost of goods here, based on value, from the largest to the smallest. So this is what we have here. So what we are doing, we are carrying out a multi-column sorting. I want to arrange information in such a manner that we can arrange an information to suit whatever particular purpose we want to achieve. This is concept very, very important because you make use of it in almost all sectors. Click on OK. So this is what we have. So you can, if you check, if you go to data sorting. So now you can see the date from the oldest to the to the newest. That's the first criteria. Some criteria is based on region from Z to E. From the west, you can see there's an east to the lower part. This is what we want. Also, if you check units, we say we want the blue color to be at the lower part. Let's see the color. See, you can see the blue color at the lower part. Yes, and lastly, also we want the yellow color to be at the top. Yes, but even it's going to be at the top, not too high, but it should be here above the blue color. So column sorting is very, very essential in database, in Excel formatting. It's very, very essential. Now let's go back to our slide. I think we'll be excited the slide from current. So we'll talk about this. We've talked about simple sorting. Talk about this. So this slide explains the. I've done all this practically. Now I'm going to give an assignment here. Let's scroll down. 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 So this is the assignment we're doing today. Yeah, from current. Now, so I want all of you to carry out sorting using both single and multiple column sorting. You can use it based on value, you can use it based on color, but you have to perfect the process because it's very, very important and essential for all of you to learn and understand. I want to thank everybody for listening to our Excel Masterclass. Sorting is very, very important and essential in Excel. You can't do without it. It's very, very, very vital. Everyone needs to know it. I want to thank everybody for listening to this lecture. This is one of our classes in Excel Masterclass. I'll see all of you soon. Thank you very much for being part of the Bashcom Excel Masterclass. It's a pleasure. My name once again is Bashcom. Thank you very much and see you all in our next class.